Alrighty, TikTokers. You can't see the outside, but this is a second generation Dodge Ram. And what that means is that the dash is completely fallen apart. Sometimes they make it 10 miles, sometimes they make it 100,000. Most of the times, they don't make it out of the dealership. But if you've got a second generation Dodge Ram, and you can share some of your dash, duet this video, and let's see what they look like. Good morning, patrons of TikTok. Today I bring you a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500, and man, this thing is a cream puff. Under the faded, dented, scratched hood, we've got Dodge's just awesome 4.7 liter piece of junk with some blown head gaskets. Let's pull the strainer out of the, oh yeah, there we go. Looks like mustard. And because they drove it even after it was overheating, it's got a nice bottom end knock. Comes complete with the camouflage package. Oh yeah, very nice, all the way across. I'm sure that's all in the air duct system now. Got mismatched tires, of course, because used car special. And they're all completely bald. 214,000 miles. We're missing our window switches. Our seat is missing all the padding on the corner. The dash, well, it's a Dodge, so you can take a piece home to mom. Maybe they had a nice radio in it, I'm not sure, but they just ripped the dash apart to take it out and didn't leave the piece that goes back in here, so half the dash is now missing. It's just chilling in the floor. I'll give Dodge credit where it's due. Unlike a GM, the armrest is in pretty good shape other than that, and the latch works perfectly because, you know, that's the only thing they did right. We've got an awesome crack right across the windshield. It starts way over there in the corner and ends on the driver's side. We're missing the trim on the A-pillar for the driver's side. And this thing showed up with one very wore out key and no clicker. So this is what you get. Bumper's got a really nice dent in it right there. Someone added this shitty looking heavy duty decal from O'Reilly's. I guess the bumper didn't get the memo. It's also got dual exhaust. This is actually just the factory piping. And on this side, we've got some nice fence posts that they cut at an angle. Oh yeah. Spare tire's been relocated to the bed. And the battery, absolutely dead. Go figure. And wouldn't you know, they want a motor put in this truck because they're gonna sell it. Yeah, of course they are. So over here is our junkyard 4.7 because definitely not gonna put a new one in it. And maybe if it was four-wheel drive, you could take it up north since this is a southern rust-free truck and it might be worth 3,500 bucks. But not here. Not here. What's everybody doing this morning? So behind me, I've got a 2007 Chrysler 300 SRT with the 5.7 Hemi in it. Guilty pleasure car of mine. I absolutely love these. So this car had an engine put in it not too long ago, and it was leaking oil really bad, like really bad, right after the engine swap. So they brought it down here to us to see if we could locate where it was leaking oil from, and I went to check the oil and I couldn't. There was no dipstick, not even a dipstick tube. This is not the one that uses the computer, the onboard computer and the level sensor. This one has a dipstick. It's supposed to be on the passenger side at the front of the cylinder head. So we threw it up on the rack. You can see everything is just covered in oil. And oh, what is that? Right there. There's our dipstick tube. And as you can see, there's nothing in it. It didn't even break off in there. It's just nothing. They just failed to put an oil dipstick tube in this car. And so as you're going down the road and you're hossing it and stuff, it's just pushing oil out of the valve cover. I mean, the oil pan is sloshing and just, I mean, it's getting all over everything right here. My biggest question is what shop put a motor in a car, went to put oil in the new motor and was like, hey, I can't check it. I can't find the dipstick. and then just decided that it wasn't a problem. I guess they just measured out the amount of oil the car holds, filled it up, and sent it out the door. What's even more concerning is that it's leaking oil at a pretty substantial rate from the pan, but you can't check to see how much it's leaked. So you're just blindly adding oil? Nope. They weren't putting any oil in it. They were just driving it, hoping that they could figure out what the problem was. Maybe they were just overlooking a dipstick. So the new dipstick just came in. I'm gonna install it on this Chrysler 300, but come on, guys. Here is the after effects of using Seafoam on a 96 Dodge Ram with a 5.9.
Hey Jay,
What's up, Bill?
what do Dodge tow mirrors and women have in common? They both flip out for no reason.
Headlight replacement on a 2006 Dodge Dakota. Let's get to it. Dodge Dakota hood latches push down, not up. So it goes down and then up, which is stupid, but whatever, Chrysler. Hidden behind these flaps, right there, is your tins. Let's get them out. Follow the little ridge. Oh, and there's a spot for a socket to go. And there's your last bolt. Now they've got like a little bulb and socket that's about right here that locks in. So if you just give it a good tug, yeah, see? And there's a little bulb and socket. Just froze right into place. New headlight. Make sure you line that little bulb and socket back up. There, looks good. Done. And cue the Dodge Caravan radiator replacement. Let's go.
This thing got two.
Here's the crack.
Right there. That's a pretty good size one. Oh, look. All the way down? Yep. Cracked all the way down.
Yeah, when you fill it up, that went to Forest City. But I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, paying so much. Look, I'm gonna pay you 3 times. Color change hers. It's probably antifreeze green. It's probably color.
So this is what's left of an 04-ish Chrysler Sebring convertible that killed its 2.7 V6, so we're gonna put a new one in it. So we drained the oil. This is what nasty brown stuff came out of the engine, and there was just a teeny little bit of it. That's from the radiator, but that's what drained out of the motor itself. And then over here is the oil pan full of chunks and glitter. And this is the cradle in there that is, besides the part that faces the bottom of the oil pan, this is the top, and it's full of glitter, but it's almost dry. Piece of shit. 2012 Jeep Compass come in for service. This is one of these tax time special cars from a local car lot needing some repair. They said they noticed a caliper leaking after having new shocks installed on the front. And as soon as we got on the lift, I noticed that that's kind of like a greenish color and really thick. Not typical of brake fluid. Go around to the back. It's caked in the rim. It's through all over the inner fender well. Look at it, just globs. Look at that. What has happened is the CV axle boot has busted, and that's the oil or the grease from the CV axle. So you pan over here to the driver's side and look, same way. Look at that, just spewing out everywhere. And it was making horrible clicking noises as it turned. So it doesn't need brake calipers, needs 2 axles. And if you're looking for an overpriced Jeep Compass, $99.99, tax time special. 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited in the trail rated package. 4.7 V8. And this is what happens when you mix 2 different kinds of coolant
with water. And just 2 different that don't go together. I mean, common sense. We're taking a daggone flathead. Look at this shit. Why? Why? Rust, water, antifreeze. Come on, people. You wonder why you're on the side of the road.
And it ran and drove. And it did not overheat. It came in just for a check over before it went to the sale. And oh my God, now it's getting a radiator. Bullshit.
But hit us up for us to fix your car, man. Golly. I mean, and this is after like...
So I ordered this lift leveling kit for my truck the other day. And after installing it, something just didn't quite look right. So I rechecked the box. Yee, South Carolina half lift. Oh no. Oh no. So everyone keeps asking me, what happened to the old dirty Dodge, the original White Knight? Where did he go? Well, he's right here. And he hasn't been driven this week. So let's cold start it. So we come over here to the other second gen to get our keys. And let's get her unlocked. Heads up, she's gonna be super cranky. And not like cranky this way, like cranky angry. So she's dead cold. Let's turn that fan off. I'm gonna hit the key and hold the phone up here so you can hear her madness. Come on, buzzer. Oh yeah, you hear that lower end knock? Yep, and that'll fall here before too long. But then again, it does have 367,000 miles. Oh, how I love my second gens. Good morning, TikTok. It's early as crap. And I got a phone call 10 minutes ago from my brother Tim. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Do you know how to work a Slim Jim? And it didn't occur to me at first. I'm thinking about the snack, and I'm like, what? Turns out he locked his keys in his car. And his car is running in his driveway for the last hour and 20 minutes. So here we go to see if we can't get his door open before he runs out of gas. So here we are to his Chrysler Aspen. And the keys are in the ignition over there. And the engine is running. And it's playing music. It's played every CD in his changer, and all the doors are locked. And so I brought my keys for my Dodges, and I've been trying to wiggle them, hoping maybe one of them would work. And we got a coat hanger, so let's get this done. And we're in. Ruined a radio antenna and a coat hanger. And I was able to push. Can y'all see this thing shaking? Can you hear all that noise? It's like shaking the dash and everything. This is the world's worst car trailer. I hate this thing. It's some like raggedy homemade looking thing. And my car trailer tows great. But this one, I hate this. It's noisy. It has no suspension. It's just a solid axle piece of junk. And it will shake you to death. God, listen to that. Holy cow. Oh yeah, this is fine. I'm only doing 38. Fuck this thing. So I think that we're driving into a storm on our way home from work. Great. So now we're going this way, and it looks like that storm's over there. So maybe we're just gonna drive right around it. Alright, there's some raindrops happening. What's it gonna be? We gonna make it or no? Alright, it's looking like I don't think we're gonna make it. Turn your headlights on if your wipers are on. State law. Come on, folks. Turn your headlights on! His wipers were on. Yep, just as I thought. Didn't make it. And just like that, it disappeared. Ground is dry, truck is wet, dash is broke. Thanks, Dodge. So this is my alignment. This is going straight in my truck. Like, no shit, hold on. Boom, straight road, boom, turn wheel. Why? Because I have given up trying to align this truck, living in this beautiful Carolina state of mind. Observe. See, the road looks smooth, but it's wore out. It's covered in fucking potholes. Just like a never-ending bumpy roller coaster. You can't see the spots, but you can feel them. So you know they're there. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. And going the other way is even worse. I wonder when that new road tax is going to go towards the road. Everybody, this is going to be part 1 of going to work during a hurricane. And I'm actually going to move this car before we leave so that the tree, if it falls, doesn't fall and hit it. So let me go move that first. Good Lord. Apparently, besides wind and rain, this is going to be a perfectly normal drive to work. Well, that was easy. We're at work. Let's go get something done. You ever had one of them Fridays that feel like a Monday? So thanks to the tropical storm that came through with the high winds, it tore down a lot of trees, knocked down a lot of power poles. It killed all the cell phone towers in our area, so we had nothing. Also, the generator didn't run, so my house was without power and ruined all the groceries that we just bought. The AC hose that is supposed to go on the Explorer was the wrong one because this one has rear heat and air, so that was a bust. Then this morning, as I was leaving for work, I grabbed the rims for Dad's 65 Galaxy to put the new tires on them so we can put those on. And while I was loading it, I hit it against the back glass and knocked the window out of the camper top on the big red Ram. So, oh, and yes, I told you I was going to use the filter. Here I am using the filter. So I guess today I'm just going to clean up the shop. I've been hunting around for a rear glass and I can't seem to find one anywhere, so I'm probably going to have one cut and made for me. What else is a pup to do, I guess, right? But no matter what, chin up, stay positive. We're going to make it a good day. The weekend's almost here. Anyone else do this with gas stations? So like, dead ass about to run out of gas, just past a gas station because I don't like that one. So you keep going. And then about 2 miles later, you pass this one. Just nope, not that one. You're just driving around at this point, apologizing to your shit box like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but we can't stop at that one either. Ugh. Come on, girl. I know your gas gauge is a little off, but we're almost there. Oh, no. We're going to turn the air off, try to save a little bit more gas. And right behind the fireworks stand that pops up because it's 4th of July, you take a left. Here we are, the good place. There we go. Only the best for my shit box. $35, full tank. Only in the country will you get stuck behind a man walking his horse with his pick-em-up truck. We just trying to make it to the farm. And funny enough, I passed him here the other day and he was doing the same thing. Got his little horse, there's a little leash. You can see it between the truck. And he just walking the horse home. I don't know if the horse keeps getting out or what, but he just walking it home at 6 miles an hour. Yeehaw. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life driving a Jeep. And I really like Jeeps. And it's not even a death wobble problem. Just look. Okay, so I've got no power steering and the wheel's kind of upside down and we're going straight, but watch this, because if you need to go the other way, you can just turn the wheel. Oh my God, I can't keep it straight. Look at this. Oh my God, the wheel just turned all the way around. Oh crap, no power steering. Oh my God. Is the steering like even connected to anything? Look at this. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Death trap. Thule, that was your custom plate? What a waste.